All right, GM, everyone. Welcome back in. First stream since what? I guess since Monday. A lot of things have transpired in between then and now, but we are registered for contests on DraftKings. I have maxed the main battle royale over on Underdog Fantasy. I think I'm going to enter into a tiers contest over on Splash Sports. Reminder to use promo code Swoley over there. We're going to run the Sims. We're going to enter into our team. I think I've got a team registered in the Spy and the Red Zone. Didn't register on FanDuel this week because I didn't know what my time frame was going to be like. Yes. So I'm going to obviously got to do a Mahomes team. And then I really like a Lamar Jackson team this week as well. But how we doing, boys? How's it going, man? How's life? GM Jake, GM Tony, GM this is fine. Thank you. GM Mr. Bearcat. Salute to you guys. GM TCD, GM Thomas. How are we doing, boys? We having a good day? Are we GM Jack? Yeah, boys. I'm gonna try and play the background music. Let me know if this kill my microphone. Nino Brown 22 became a new YouTube member. Salute to you. All right, Drake London is active. That's nice to know. No, Patrick Xavier, TCD, Patrick Xavier. It is a tough slate to get the feel of. So I just did a little, actually not a little sim run. I did a big sim run. It's true. Yes, Chris Rodriguez is currently smashing to the tune of 14 rushes and 79 yards. So shout out to my boy Eric. Derby, I'm doing great, man. It's fatherhood is a crazy thing. If any of you guys are married or thinking about getting married or thinking about having a child, comes highly recommended from me. Yes, good luck to me. Let's see. I haven't even checked my exposures yet. Let's what do we think my exposures are looking like? I've only done 155 drafts. I maxed BR. I did the 2 single entries. I bet Rashi Rice is my highest exposure guy, if I had to guess. GM, sir, thank you for the new memby. Yes, as of right now, Michael, I have this unbelievably grotesque team. I didn't click save. So this is what I think that I'm going to show up with in cash games. It's a very insane team. Let's see. And then you go Dortch, and then you go Trey McBride. This I think is the cash team I'm going to play. I think this is what we're doing. Yes, as Zach notes, it is Greg Dortch season. I am gonna do the shipcast for a little bit today. I don't think I'm going to be on the entirety of the shipcast, but I'm gonna hop on for a little bit with the boys. Probably not 3 hours. Yeah, it's pretty gross. But I mean, come on, man. So you do Jacoby Brissett, Jalen Warren, Chase Brown, Jamar Chase, Greg Dortch, Michael Wilson, Trey McBride, CMC in the Flex Arena in the Tennessee Titans defense. I believe this right here is the Wandale. I believe that this is the ETR optimal. And that's an expensive defense. I don't know which one, but I think something like this is the ETR opto. You've got McCarthy, Warren, Chase Brown, Jamar Chase, Wandale, Michael Wilson, Trey McBride, and I think it's Aaron Jones. I haven't ran it with the updated projections. Texans, there you go. Yeah. So I guess it's not Aaron Jones. It's someone else, or maybe it's still Jacoby. Is it Jacoby? Yeah, there you go. This is what the train team will be. So if you just want to play the train team in cash today, it's Jacoby Brissett, Jalen Warren, Chase Brown, Jamar Chase, Wandale Robinson, Michael Wilson, Trey McBride, Aaron Jones Sr., and the Houston Texans defense. And a big congratulations to you, Christopher. One of the largest and longest time supporters of the Davis Maddock YouTube channel. A great man, Christopher Davis, and another great man, Psychedelic Kurz, who has not one, but 2 huge lottery field victories on DraftKings this year. Kurz has won the Game Changer, and Kurz also won one of the big showdown slates. What was it? Was it one of the Bengals ones, Kurz? No, I can't remember. Maybe it was your commies. I think I'm gonna save this insane team though. It feels right. Feels right to rock this in cash right now. Yes, commies Chiefs. There we go. Commies Chiefs. Look, if playing for Arizona Cardinals at home against San Francisco 49ers in cash is wrong, I don't want to be right. So we're going to save that for now. New member Haas, salute to you. GM Skip, GM RJ, hope we're all doing good around here, boys. Mr. T. Sorensen, GM, how you doing, bud? Yeah, 4 Cardinals. What could go wrong? GM, Mr. Bobby Boom. Okay. First thing I want to do is I want to look at the Mahomes, Rashee Rice, Xavier Worthy teams that I was able to get from runthesims.com. Top. You know what? I don't want tight end in the flex because the running backs are too good today. Yeah, Boomer Sooner, dude. How about it? Vidal versus Henry versus Harvey. Honestly, I'm going RJ Harvey. I feel good things for RJ Harvey today. Congrats. Also, what do you think about a Puka touchdown for round 2 of the dog? Ooh, Dylan, I don't know the rules. I need you to tell me the rules. Is it just any touchdown for round 2? Because I'm not certain. Michael, I actually been sleeping okay because there's nothing for me to do in the middle of the night. So I slept all right. GM Jake stuck on Bowers Dortch. Is this like the Thursday through Monday slate? I think you want to do the Bowers stuff for sure. Bowers is going to get 20 points against the Cowboys. GM, my boy Minnesota Mike, Chicken Nugget. My gold star play of the week is Kamani Vidal, Kyle. Kamani Vidal for the gold star. I think Kamani Vidal is way underowned in these slates. What's a good? Let me see if I can pull up my sheet here. So I see Vidal at 11% owned. Kamani Vidal got 26 touches last week. Yeah, Thursday, Monday slate is sick. You definitely want Bowers on Thursday, Monday. Okay. Calvin Austin week? Yeah, maybe. All right. Bobby wants the top sim. So here's the optimal rates on DraftKings. JJ McCarthy with a 10.6% optimal rate. It's pretty high. It's play down from 10 to 3 in the 3 highest. If 3 don't hit, highest multiplier of correct picks wins. I think Puka's fine for that. I think Puka seems decent. Wow, my boy Clay with 10 gifted Membies. Salute. It's a great day to be alive, boys. All right. Running backs. McCaffrey. Wow, that's a really high on Jacobs. Also, thank you, Clay. Clay, have you been playing Football Manager 26? Are you playing FM 26? I've just been watching it on YouTube. I haven't been able to play. Woody Marks is a really strong play today. So I wanted Harvey to be the gold star play, but 11% Harvey is not good. I like 7% Woody more than I like 11% Harvey. FM 26 is out. My life might be over. Yeah, I've had to restrain myself from downloading it thus far. All right, can I get this pronunciation right? There's no way. That's the most Polish. That's got to be the most Polish name. Masij Wojcik. Because the C should be silent, right? Yeah. Yeah. Masij. Not Masij. Wojcik. Yeah. Sick. Yeah, the new UI on FM 26 looks kind of brutal. All right. Pretty low optimal. Well, actually 8.3% optimal rate for Vidal. Wide receiver. No wide receiver over 18% optimal rate. That's kind of interesting. Rashee Rice, 14% optimal. Big leverage on Zay Flowers. Really low leverage on Wan'Dale Robinson. High leverage on Adams. Kind of interesting. Ooh, have to cross the board. Yes. Banned in the province of Ontario. Crazy. And then the tight end stuff. I mean, what's the optimal probability of McBride? McBride, 20% optimal rate. Gadsden, 14%. Kittle, 11%. Really high on Pitts. Really high on Kelsey. Pretty interesting. Bills stacks to the moon. Are we playing Josh Palmer? Quick explanation on the leverage in that context. So basically, it's just the projected ownership subtracted from the optimal rate. So if on the screen right now, Gadsden is in 14.7% of the optimal winning lineups. Therefore, he provides 4.7% leverage, as in the field is not playing Arondé Gadsden or George Kittle or Kyle Pitts because everyone's playing McBride. Does Wilson slide into the Harrison Jr. role, or they elevate a backup like Weaver? I would guess Michael Wilson will probably basically change positions, but unclear. The one I really like is Dortch, because Dortch is just going to have to play a bunch of snaps now. Yeah, Puka sub 10. Allen, Shakir, Knox, Igbuka, and early only in print. All right, I love it. Yeah, Puka sub 10% is crazy. How is Keon Coleman going to get 1,515? Hey, you never know. I got a lot of double tight end stuff this morning. Danny Dan became a YouTube member. Salute to my boy. Is the weather bad? This is something I'm not 100% up on. I know the Cleveland-Baltimore game has bad weather. What chalk am I fading in tourneys? I mean, I don't know. Honestly, I guess I'm probably not playing Jacobs. I'm probably not playing Bijan. I don't love Jalen Warren. Seems there. Could play. So in the cash lineup, I think you could play Palmer over Dortch. Palmer is 3,300. What's the these are my exposures in BR, by the way. Connor McBride, Chase Brown, Rashi, Mahomes, and Vidal. Let's actually look at so Palmer is 26.5 receiving yards. Dortch is 29.5 receiving yards, 3.5 receptions. Michael Wilson, 47.5 receiving yards. I think it's totally fine fading Warren and Brown. Amari DeMercado or Sharps. I've got DeMercado and Wilson, Tez are worthy. I mean, Wilson is definitely the floor play. I kind of have a feeling that after Andy Reid's comments this week, Andy Reid said, well, he had a press conference, or he had his media availability, and he said, we're not down on Worthy, but we think that, we're not down on him. The ball just hasn't found him, whatever. Yeah, I got Worthy there. I think you're going Worthy over Michael Wilson. I mean, their prop is like the same, but one of them has a much higher team total. You know what? Actually, before we forget, I need to make sure all my lineups are set. So let's go. We got 2 bozos. Mariota's playing right now. Gainwell, DeMercado, AJ Brown, Zay Flowers, Kittle, Andrews. Do I want to move Garrett Wilson to the IR and probably move Pickens in for Andrews? There we go. Done. Set. 3 clowns. Caleb Gibbs, Corum. Do we want to do Keaton Mitchell over Corum? Did A-Chain just score again? Kenneth Walker, Parker Washington. I got Washington. Pick 2, DeMercado, Rizzy P, Fan and Tucker. I got DeMercado and Ricky P. I think the biggest winner with Keon out is going to be Josh Palmer. Can afford any of the top 3 wide receivers who in a vacuum. I got JSN today. Ollie Gordon touchdown. Okay. Kenneth Walker III, Sharps, Parker Washington. Honestly, I like Parker Washington today. Bam Night is in, I believe. Bam. We're not gonna know for sure because it's an afternoon game. But Bam White should be in because he got to practice in on Friday. All right, Alchemy. We got Hurts, Chase Brown, Rashad White, Lamb, JSN, Cade, Devonta. So it'd be Cade versus Musgrave. I guess that's probably Cade. We got Maffa for $1. DeMercado, honestly, kind of nice here. All right, so that team's set. We've got Showgirl. So this team's pretty dead. Lamar, Henry, Harvey, Jefferson, Dubs, Adams, Flowers. So it'd be Rashid Shaheed versus Dubs. I guess that's going to be Dubs. And then Evan Ingram's on the bench. That's fine. Wow, Dawson Knox birthday. All right, there we go. Wow, having Ollie on a big Elim team. That's pretty sick. Yeah, I hope Patrick Xavier brings us a shipper. That's very much the hope. All right, Evermore, Purdy, A-Chain, Rashad White, Tet, Waddle, Bowers, Adams, Gadsden. So only question would be, I guess, Jordan Addison versus Gadsden or Jennings versus Gadsden. Honestly, Jennings versus Tet, kind of close. No Gilcast tonight. Gilcast should be back for next week. The only reason that I was able to the only reason I was able to do this stream is that some of my wife's friends came over, and I was like, all right, I'll go get out of your guys' hair and go get a quick stream in. All right, all those teams are set. Let's go check the NFC teams. Make sure these are all good to go. All right, so this is the team with Nate, Purdy, James Cook, Aaron Jones, Jennings, Tet, JSN, McBride, Barkley, Vikings, Falcons. Only thing would be, no, it's totally set. All right, this is the team with Dave. We have Josh Allen, Christian McCaffrey. Sadly, I have to start Tyler Algier because Jonathan Taylor's on bye. I guess I wish we would have started Ollie Gordon. Shakir, Jennings, Devonta, Loveland, Fannin. So Loveland or Fannin to the bench for... And I'm going to start the Bills defense over the Eagles. Only thing is, I guess it would be Trey Harris versus Fannin. What do you guys think? Trey Harris versus Fannin? It's probably Fannin. That one's pretty close. All right. Fields already played. Started fucking Chris Rodriguez and Bidet. Oh my God, this team. Cash game core. I'll just show you what I've got. I have Jacoby Brissett, Jalen Warren, Chase Brown, Jamar Chase, Michael Wilson, Greg Dortch, Trey McBride, Christian McCaffrey, and the Titans defense. Trey Harris is alive. He plays a lot. He just doesn't really get the ball. Purdy, Puka, or Mahomes Rice. I love Mahomes Rice today. All over Mahomes Rice today. Man, am I really about to start Tyler Beatty? I think I am. I think I am about to start Tyler Beatty. And we can't even start Gadsden. I guess it'd be Gadsden versus Jennings. Gadsden versus Jennings. That one's pretty close too. Very tough. All right, I guess that one's straightforward. All right, so all those teams are set. Now let's try and figure out what Mahomes team we're gonna play. All right, Simrunner Pro, Mahomes, Rice, Worthy. So guys I don't want. I definitely don't want Darnell Mooney. I don't want Jacoby Myers. Top team, right? I don't really want Josh Palmer. Could Jameis get Ray or Hyatt there? I mean, definitely Hyatt. Practice squad narrative. Jameis and Hyatt have been on the P squad together. Steelers tight end preference. I mean, I think it's Jonnu. Jonnu feels like the most likely one to get 2 touchdowns. All right. So a lot of these just have the Chiefs wide receiver in flex. Mahomes, Chase Brown, Tyrone Tracy, Rashi, Worthy, Dubs, Terrence Ferguson. I don't know about that. Can I put Harvey in? Am I going to get any Harvey teams? One Harvey team. Mahomes, Swift, Harvey, Alec Iomanner, Puka, Rashi, Gunnar Helm. Probably not doing that. Man, A-Chain has what? A-Chain has 23 yards receiving, 61 yards rushing. Need to get him in the box today. GM Josh. The thing is I don't really want to play Josh Palmer. And it feels like Palmer is projecting way too well. All right, I'm saving the 4 Cardinals team right now. Saving it. Decided on Dowdle, Jacobs, Warren, Puka, JSN for DBQ. 9.3x, a bit higher than what is needed, but it does give me a lot of outs. I like that. I like that a lot. All right. Let's try and do a little hand builderino to start out with, actually. So I know that I want Mahomes. I know that I want Rice and Worthy. I know that I want Harvey, so let's put Harvey in the flex. No, in the flex. I know that I want Chase Brown. I really like Kamani Vidal. All right, Palmer Ladder checking in. You know what? Let's put in the Browns defense, maybe kind of playable on that gross weather. Ooh, Josh says step 1, plug in DeMercado. Spicy. All right, how much salary does this leave me? 7. Can you play McBride? $4,700 at wide receiver. Doesn't leave you anything. Leaves you a bunch of jabronis. Man, would there be a way to get Jennings? If you come down from Vidal at 5,500, there's Aaron Jones. Ooh, Woody Marks. Yes, Mr. Knight is in. Okay. I mean, this team looks pretty sick. You've got Mahomes, so you've got the Mahomes stuff, then you've got Chase Brown, then you go Marks. You get Trey McBride in. Use $5,100 Jennings. I mean, obviously the issue with this team is it doesn't have Puka or any of the expensive guys. Doesn't have JSN. I mean, this team might be giving up too many points of projection. Yes, the reason to play DeMercado is that Bam Knight is irrelevant. You know, doesn't matter. Man, okay, I kind of like this. No, the kid did not change me. He sure didn't. Man, this team is kind of fire. I wonder. I mean, with this team, do you just play the Titans defense? I mean, what's the ownership discrepancy between the Browns and the Titans? I wonder, because the other team I want to do is a Lamar team, a Lamar Andrews. Yes, so the thing is I actually don't like love Harvey. I don't think it's like the greatest spot for him, but I also think these spots for the rookie running backs have been huge, right? The spots for the rookie running backs have been like, hasn't every rookie running back basically smashed in their first start this year? It kind of feels like they have. I kind of like this. The only question is it worth not playing Jennings just because he's going to, like, what is the difference in project? Like, what do we have for Shaheed? Shaheed is 35 receiving yards, 6.65 fantasy points. Jennings is 9.35 fantasy points. I don't know. Can you make anything different with defense if you played Shaheed? Because Shaheed is kind of interesting leverage. I guess if you did Shaheed, you could play the Jaguars defense. How many drafts did you complete inside the walls? So we actually did not stay at the hospital that long. We only stayed one night. I think I probably did like 10 drafts inside the hospital, but we really were not there that long. I kind of don't hate the Shaheed play. Shaheed, because I guess Cooper Kupp is back. Jaguars D, Panthers D, both kind of interesting. Warren, Jamar Chase, or JSN, Chase Brown. I like Chase Brown a good bit more than Warren today because Pirine is out. Pirine being out feels pretty big. You know what? Yes, I can cook up a pick'em. Let's do this. Our return to the streets. I've got one boost. I've got a soccer boost. I've got a tennis boost. Let us do GM Charlie. How we doing, brother? All right. So things that I feel pretty strongly today. I definitely like Rashee Rice fantasy points. I feel pretty good about Jaquavius Woody Marks today. Oh my God. 61.5 rushing yards. I don't know if I feel that good. 61.5 is a freaking lot for my boy Jaquavius. I feel pretty good about Gadsden today. What do we have for Gadsden? Oh, Kamani Vidal touchdown. There you go. 1.0x. And I feel pretty good about Justin Jefferson today as well. We've got a good squeaky wheel narrative. So there we go. We're going to do Rashee Rice 14. 17. There we go. Rashee Rice, 14.55 fantasy points. Kamani Vidal, rushing and receiving touchdown. And Justin Jefferson, squeaky wheel narrative. Thank you, Purple Yosh. I appreciate you, brother. It does feel like they're going to try and force some stuff to Cooper Kupp today. Yeah, that certainly feels like it's true. What was Puka had a funny quote. He was like, if I see Kupp try and give a jersey to someone else, I'm going to punch my own teammate. Imagine Brashard Smith scores. Would be incredible. Yes, I also didn't know if we would have I wasn't planning anything. I'm still not planning anything, but I'm going to try and get around when we can get around. I keep landing on Jennings, McBride, skinny sacks. Not sure how I feel about the Jennings stuff. I love the Jennings stuff. What does Pearsall cost? Okay, Pearsall's more expensive. You know what? I'm leaning this. Mahomes, Chase Brown, Woody Marks, Rashee Rice, Xavier Worthy, Jennings, McBride, Harvey, and then we are going to do the Browns defense. I'm going to take the Browns defense instead of the chalk Titans, and we're going to update that entry, and we're going to send that one in. And then we've got one more red zone team left to do, and I want to run some Lamar stuff because Lamar is calling my name. Just feels like anytime Lamar is like legit going to be 1% owned, it's just, I don't know. It feels like you got to do it. I know the weather is not great, but man, like, this is Lamar Jackson we're talking about. And you definitely don't have to stack him either. Like Lamar, you can just do totally naked. So we'll do Lamar. Ooh, great question. Where do you think Brian Thomas Jr. is going in BBM 7? Honestly, phenomenal question. 7th round, maybe 6th round. It'll depend on if he comes back from this injury, right? That'll be a big thing. Wow, the Commanders do not get it. 4th and goal. They go for it and they do not get it. 6 minutes for Tua to engineer a game-winning drive. Is Michael Wilson a terrible play? Ooh, Caleb Stack with the Vikings bring back. What's the furthest a first rounder has fallen from one BBM to another? I mean, there was like Kenyon Drake. Kenyon Drake went. He was like a 1-2 turn pick and then was like out of the league. Kenyon Drake. So Kenyon Drake, I believe this season, this 2019 season, I believe he was a first round pick. Yeah, C-Rod not scoring from the 1-inch line. Who could have predicted this? Yeah, Eckler went from the first round to way back after a while. All right. I don't want Michael Wilson. I don't want Calvin Austin, although my boy told me to play him. I don't want Mooney. Why does Run the Sims want Mooney? What's the DK cash angle? So I have this right now: Jacoby Brissett, Jalen Warren, Chase Brown, Jamar Chase, Michael Wilson, Greg Dortch, Trey McBride, McCaffrey, and the Titans. I don't love the ETR the ETR optimal today because I don't love paying up for the Texans defense. All right. Chris says the second one was CMC. Lamar, McCaffrey, Chase Brown, P. Wash, Franklin, London, Gadsden, Andrews, Titans. That's kind of fire. It's true. I should not be slandering Chris Rodriguez. I actually kind of liked Chris Rodriguez as a prospect, and my Bill love made me ashamed of him. Oh, Mariota had a concussion evaluation. It is. It's my coworker Adam Scherer's fault. That is literally exactly it. Yeah, if Adam had never started doing his Bill bit. Yeah, this third one looks good too. Lamar, Warren, Rico, Chase, Hopkins, Flowers, Pitts, Kittle. Do I know if Adam has a brother named Caleb? I don't. I can ask him, but I don't know if he does. Tua with the 3rd and 13 sack. Man. Okay, Rich was on Hopkins. Yeah, I mean, with Bateman out, it'll be interesting to see. Do they play more 12? Well, let's just start building. So we got Lamar. We have, let's see if we can do a McCaffrey. Lamar, McCaffrey. Let's do a likely. And let's toss in the the Jaguars defense against Herbert, maybe. All right, someone just said in the Discord that JJ McCarthy has a wrap on his wrist. Kind of interesting. But it looks like the Lamar stuff is not really simming that well. Don't know why that would be. So let's do, what do we think? Like a Dowdle, and then maybe a Vidal. Let's do Dortch. Can we do, ooh, is this gonna work? Can we do Dortch? 3,900. It'd be Michael Wilson. So if you did the Titans defense, does that get you anything? Well, what about this actually? 4,900. Nope, still nothing. It's true. Nine would never wrap his wrist. Yeah, all the Lamar stuff requires something pretty uncomfortable. Oh my God. A muffed punt. Are you kidding me, dude? A muffed punt? It's 11-11. I'm wishing for a Dortch day. You're not alone. All right. Swap out Dowdle for Chase Brown. What's the price? Oh, that's a pretty big price. 6,000. We could do Metcalf. We could do Pearsall. Just totally unstacked, uncorrelated. It's kind of interesting. All right, so you go Lamar, McCaffrey, Chase Brown, Kamani Vidal. Do the Titans defense. You put Likely in at tight end. Oh, you know what? You could do Chase, Dortch, and then you could do Pearsall. And that's going to put you, that's going to put you in a crazy part of the game tree. Honestly, probably not projected for enough points. Yeah, because you could do Chase, Pearsall. Chase Pearsall? Or instead of Chase Pearsall, you could do JSN Jennings. No, you can't do JSN. It'd have to be Puka Jennings. Puka Jennings. Or Jennings and Chase. What is just like, if I go to Run the Sims, Classic Slate Opto, what if I just lock Lamar and I lock Likely? And I can just see some of the highest projected teams. Chase. Oh, wait, hold on. I want to lock McCaffrey as well. I want to lock McCaffrey and I want to lock Chase Brown. And I want to lock Greg Dortch. Muth, last 5 games against the Bengals. Tight end 3 finish, 9.4 targets, 7.2 receptions, 92.6 yards, 0.8 touchdowns. That's pretty nuts. Man, I tell you what, Keaton Mitchell is very, very, very sneaky. Yeah, Keaton Mitchell is the sneakster of the week. Because no Justice Hill. Yeah, I think we should exclude Wilson. He just feels like such terrible chalk to me. Like, dude, he's Michael Wilson. That's Mooney in there, not loving the Moondog. Also not loving the Texans defense either, really. I wish Luke Musgrave was like literally Stone Min, because I kind of like him. But 3,700 is a bit expensive. Dortch is the one who's really interesting to me. So you do Lamar, Christian McCaffrey, Chase Brown, Greg Dortch, Isaiah Likely. Intrigued by Palmer and Gabe Davis with no... Oh, I didn't see that Elijah Moore was also inactive. Oh yeah, this game is over. Dolphins are going to get a field goal here. Tough scenes for the Washington Football Commanders. Who's the punt returner who dropped it? Mike Sanristil. You could do, you know what you could do is you could play with this team. You could do McBride in the flex. Yeah, he's the Giga Bus defensive back. I was gonna say, why do I know that name? And I guess he must have been a high pick at some point. All right, I really hope all my fantasy lineups are set. All right, these are the guys I want to lock in. And I just want to build like the highest projected team around these fellas. I was sweating A-Chain over 79.5 rushing yards. You know what? Well, I'm not going to get there. I had Dulcich over receiving yards. He had 18 yards in the first 2 drives, and he's not going to get there, which is a bit disappointing. A-Chain is going to end with 94 rushing yards. Are they going to let him get in the box here? That's the question. The Commanders should probably let them score, right? Let them score for the time. I guess maybe not. I guess if it's a tie game and before the 2-minute warning, you don't. No, my cash team is not the same. The cash team is, what is it? It's, instead of Dortch, McCaffrey, it's Wan'Dale Robinson and Aaron Jones or something like that. GM Ashton, how we doing, brother? Hope you're representing us in the streets well in my absence. Man, Mooney is 3,700. I know he's terrible, but $3,700 Mooney. Sheesh. 37. That's pretty cheap for old Moondog. Dude, play Burden over Wilson. I'm kind of feeling, although I've said this about 100 times, I am feeling the Luther Burden breakout. If Mooney hits today, I quit. I'm getting a shit ton of Mooney in all these sims. Like all the sim runner stuff loves Mooney. You know what, actually, I never do this because it kind of breaks, but I'm gonna settings, quarterback, team. So I'm only gonna run 1,000 lineups, but I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do 2,000 sims, and I'm gonna bump the salary range way up, and I'm gonna bump the optimal rate range. Well, actually, no, I'm not. Flat. All right, we're gonna run this real quick, and we're gonna force the stack in there. I wish I had the courage to play the Cup revenge game over Wilson. It's a good angle. It's a very, very good angle. somewhere in here, there is a winning team, like a very, very good team with Lamar, likely CMC, and Chase Brown. I just have to find it. All right, A-Chain to the inch-yard line. Are they going to let him get in? Pick one, Io Manor, Mooney, Burden, Cup. I think you got to go Burden just because for the touchdown. I would say it's Burden or Cup. Who do you think is more likely to get a touchdown? And honestly, my guess would be Burden. All right, you know what? I don't really care what the Sims say. The Sims are under projecting Lamar. That's really the thing. Lamar is not going to sim that well, but he's being under projected. So if we go Rashi. Can I get Rico? No. Well, maybe. DST will go Buccaneers, maybe? Yeah, I did a fair amount of Lamar in the old BR streets. Well, you know what? Let's just eat the Titans D. 5,100. I mean, it's a kind of a sick team, dude. Except then I'd have Jennings on both. I assume that the Sims are doing two things. Did A-Chain just get hurt? Fuck. So first off, is it seeing really low ownership on the combinatorial Atlanta stuff? And it's seeing really high ownership on guys who are projecting close to him is the thing. Like a lot of guys who project the same as Penix are being like 2 or 3 times as owned is basically what's happening. I wonder if you do Palmer, can you get to Bijan? Oh, yeah, you can. What about that? What about that, boys? Bijan, McCaffrey. Seahawks defense. How does one project ownership? Well, everyone kind of does it differently, but it's done in a formula. And this is the thing that is not intuitive about ownership. But when you are doing ownership, if one got it all has to add up to a certain number, so you can't have more ownership than is actually in the pool. A-Chain walking off with a limp on his own power. So here's the thing. Are they going to kick a field goal or are they going to go? 4th and goal from the 1. Do you kick the field goal or do you go? I think you have to kick the field goal probably. Man. Josh Palmer. What are we thinking about Palmer? I guess that's the question. What do we think Palmer? Josh Palmer's game of the year is 11 points. Yeah, there you go. Ownership has to sum to 900%. There you go. That is indeed it. And if it doesn't, or if you're working with a set of ownership that doesn't have it. All right, we're getting reviews that it was the dumbest thing anyone's ever seen. Stuffed. Oh, goodness gracious. I don't really want to play Josh Palmer. So let's go back to this. What are my options here? McCaffrey. Okay, $5,800 even. You could do Metcalf Vidal. Do we like Metcalf? Ollie Gordon absolutely stonewalled everyone in the backfield. It's not great. Well, what about this team? So you do Lamar, you do CMC, you do Chase Brown, you get Rashi in, you get Greg Dortch in, and then you do Metcalf, you do Likely, take Seahawks defense kind of feels sick, actually. And then you do Kamani Vidal, who is my favorite play. My gold star play. Best guess on what Nate plays this week? I think he's going to have the same thing I have. Oh my God! And they got an immediate deep pass to Debo. Maybe the move is Lamar unstacked. Maybe that's the move. Where are you at for cash? And has Patrick Xavier been born? Yes, I think I can hear him crying upstairs, so I'm probably gonna have to leave here shortly. This is what I have in cash: Jacoby Brissett, Jalen Warren, Chase Brown, Jamar Chase, Michael Wilson, Greg Dortch, Trey McBride, Christian McCaffrey, and the Titans defense. All in on the Cardinals. You know what? I'm gonna run this. I'm running Lamar Jackson, Christian McCaffrey, Chase Brown, Greg Dortch, Rashee Rice, DK Metcalf, Likely, and Vidal. Need to switch out McCaffrey for Vidal. Then McCaffrey in the flex. Seahawks Rams is in the afternoon, so I got some swaptions there. I think Josh Palmer over Dortch is totally fine. Would you prefer a Purdy double with or without CMC? Honestly, probably with him. A great point here. Why go Likely over Andrews? Well, so what do we do? If we put Andrews in, that brings us down to Jennings again, a wide receiver. Or P-Wash. Jennings or P-Wash. Seahawks defense has gotten, they played the Rams yet? The 21, 9, 9, 11, 11, 16, 14, and 8, -3 against Tampa Bay. You can definitely play a Cup Revenge to save money. I think it's interesting. And I think Aaron Jones is a very good play, but I really like Kamani Vidal for the same money. Bill's going to do the Sean McVay thing, use 13 personnel to get Tampa. And yeah, I like that. Kind of love Likely this week with Bateman out. I do too. I think I just kind of have a feeling on Likely. So I'm going back to that feeling. I'm gonna play this team. Gonna do that in the red zone. Lamar, Vidal, Chase Brown, Greg Dortch, Rashee Rice, DK Metcalf, Isaiah Likely, McCaffrey in the Seahawks D. So there we go. We are all wrapped up. Lineups in cash: Jacoby Brissett, Jalen Warren, Chase Brown, Jamar Chase, Michael Wilson, Greg Dortch, Trey McBride, Christian McCaffrey in the Titans defense. I did not do swaps on Underdog. I don't even remember what they would be. But rankings, NFL, main slate, clear. So I don't think there should be any quarterback swaps, but if there are, maybe I have a Mac Jones in there somewhere. McCarthy, Caleb, Jordan Love. Sure. Running back swaps. Dowdle, Chase Brown, Vidal, Marks, Harvey, DeAndre Swift. Sure. Wide receiver swaps. We'll do Jefferson, Ladd, Rome, Jennings, Worthy, Pearsall. Tight end swaps. Gadsden. There shouldn't be any tight end swaps, but if there are, there we go. That should be good. Maybe Brian Thomas Jr. You don't envision looking back later and saying, I can't believe I played Dortch and Wilson and Cash. I mean, they're just cheap. They're just cheap. I might do Palmer. I don't know. I got to think about that one a little bit more. But if you're playing Jacoby, I mean, fuck, you might as well. But yeah, maybe we do Palmer. I guess I am also unintentionally OT. There we go. Free football. All right, guys, I'm going to get out of here. I will be back with you guys when I can get back. Can't make any promises or guarantees, but I'll try and get back with you guys real soon. I appreciate all of you fellas, and I will talk to y'all soon. Later.